With the change in the weather, the ending of school, the beginning of the beach, and the start of the World Cup, you're going to need a powerful device to keep you going. And this line of summer smartphones may be just the answer you're looking for. One of them in particular caught my eye, and that's the Samsung Galaxy S5. So the Galaxy S5 is a beautiful device, inside and out. Samsung's done a really nice job making the phone visually appealing. In this review, we'll take an in-depth look at the phone and see if it operates as good as it looks. So, the Galaxy S5 is available in black, blue, gold, and white color finishes, this one here being the white. Taking a look at the S5, you'll notice some changes in the design from its predecessor, the S4. The phone weighs 5.11 ounces and has dimensions of 5.59 inches lengthwise, 2.85 inches widthwise, and a vertical height of 0.32 inches. On the front of the phone, Samsung introduces a new layout of buttons, including the home button in the center, the back button on the right, and the new recent apps button on the left. An interesting design, considering every other major competitor to the Galaxy has the back button to the left of the home button, but it's only a dull comparison. The all-new recent apps button brings multitasking to the forefront, making switching between apps easier than ever. If you're a battery freak like me, I find myself using the recent apps button more often than the home button, closing apps constantly to save battery. Still, even without doing this, the Galaxy's battery life is top of the line regardless. There is also a multi-window setting, where you can operate two apps at once on the same screen. And a returning feature to the phone are the LED lights on top for different indications. Blue for a missed call or new message, red for low battery or while it's charging, and green for when the device is fully charged. I also noticed the LED lights flashing the color of the application in which you have a notification, another cool touch. Flipping over to the back of the phone, you'll notice an all-new dimpled design using a higher quality plastic, and as always, is removable. The new design improves grip and handling, especially while using the device in one hand. You'll also notice a plastic flap covering the charging port. This is part of the new IP67 water and dust-proof certification. The S5 is theoretically water resistant in up to 1 meter for around 30 minutes. But if you're crazy enough to plunge your new phone into a tub of water to test this feature, you got me beat. This year, Samsung introduces a wide array of features in the S5. Now, this has its critics and supporters. Some argue that many of the features seem gimmicky, while others, including myself, find the features beneficial. For those of you who find the phone a bit large for one-handed operation, with the swipe of a finger, you can make the phone smaller for one-handed use. Also this year, Samsung has introduced an ultra power saving mode to maximize battery life. When enabled, all non-essential processes are disabled and the screen renders only in black and white. Samsung claims that a 10% battery can last an additional 24 hours with this feature. There's also the toolbox, where you can access your favorite apps from a floating shortcut menu. A couple of my favorite features are the Smart Pause and the Motion Gestures. Smart Pause detects your face, so the screen will only stay on while you're looking at it. Motion Gestures utilize the sensor at the top of the phone, allowing you to use an assortment of swipe-like motions for different features, such as swiping to browse a web page or through your gallery, or accessing phone calls by bringing your phone right to your ear. Smart Alert makes the phone vibrate when you pick it up if you have a missed call or message, letting you know that you missed something. A feature I use all the time. It's really useful. You can also mute the phone by covering with your hand or flipping the phone over, and you can swipe your palm across the screen to capture a screenshot. Air View lets you preview information by hovering your finger over it, which enlarges the picture or document you're viewing. The S5 also has many different security options, the most coveted being the fingerprint scanner. This allows you to unlock your phone using your finger by dragging the pad of your finger from the bottom of the screen down across the home button. While being a good method of security on paper, the operation of the scanner is less than smooth. I noticed you pretty much have to scan your finger at the perfect speed and angle every time, or it doesn't work. It hails in comparison to some of the others on the market, like the iPhone 5S, and I found myself turning it off rather quickly. Now, the S5 comes with some apps on the phone right out of the box, like Google Maps and S Health. The Google Maps is very thorough. The directions and voice are clear and good.
Head east on Jones Street toward 9th Avenue.
The large screen gives access to a large portion of the map, so you don't have all that unnecessary zooming in. S Health is Samsung's app encouraging health and fitness, with features such as a pedometer, exercise, and heart rate. Wait a minute. Heart rate? Flip over to the back of the phone, and under the camera you'll find the all-new heart rate monitor. By placing your finger over the sensor, you'll get a reading of your heart rate. This feature too is a bit fragile, as it only works when you're absolutely silent and still. I found the call quality to be okay, but I also noticed that holding the phone in different positions near my ear limited my hearing of the other line. You kinda have to find that sweet spot, comfortable for you. I also found the voice capture to be very useful while texting. It picks up almost every word. Cool, I'll be there soon. And as always, the swipe text on the Galaxy provides speed and quality. Now let's take an in-depth look at the hardware and design. The S5 is powered by a 2.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon system with 2 GB of RAM. For connectivity, it supports Wi-Fi and Verizon 4G LTE. The Galaxy S5 also contains a 2,800 mAh battery, supporting a top-of-the-line battery life. This great battery life means you can spend quality time watching shows or viewing pictures on the 5.1-inch 1080p Super AMOLED display. The picture is vibrant and lush, with colors that pretty much pop out of the screen, so you can keep up with the World Cup in gorgeous detail. The display is slightly larger than that of the S4 and allows for automatic brightness adjustments. As for the software in the S5, it ships with Android 4.4.2 KitKat and Samsung's TouchWiz software. Unlike TouchWiz on the S4, the S5 features a more refined interface with a flatter and more geometric look. TouchWiz offers a wide array of personality and customization, allowing the user to fully customize their home screen with an assortment of widgets and apps. The drop-down menu is smooth and effective, offering many useful tools with one swipe of a finger. The S5 also has the My Magazine feature, first introduced in the Galaxy Note 3 series. Scrolling to the left displays My Magazine, offering updates and content based on your interests. The settings menu this year sports a grid-based layout. Although it is organized, there are still a lot of categories in the settings, and it kinda makes it tough to find exactly what you're looking for. There's also a kids mode and a download booster, which allows large downloads to be split across LTE and Wi-Fi to improve speed. Different models have 16 GB or 32 GB of storage, along with a removable storage of 128 GB via microSD chip. Now you know what they say, save the best for last. So without further ado, let's look at the camera on the Samsung Galaxy S5. Samsung's ISO camera, in my opinion, is the best feature of the Samsung Galaxy S5. The rear-facing lens offers 16 megapixels, and the images show every pixel in great detail. The front-facing camera contains 2 megapixels and offers 1080p recording. Once opened, the camera has a wide array of settings you can adjust, so you can use the camera to your liking. One of my favorite features of this year's camera is a selective focus option, which allows you to take a photo and choose what focus you would like, near focus or far focus, after you've taken the picture. Although it is a nice feature, sometimes the focus can come out a bit cheesy looking. The camera can also record 4K video. What is 4K? Basically take your 1080p display and essentially multiply the pixels by 2, giving you twice the pixel density. Also note, 4K is only available using the rear-facing camera.
The Samsung Galaxy S5. The next big thing is here.
With all the critical acclaim, I believe the Galaxy's lived up to the hype. In the S5, they've created a stunning and powerful device capable of your everyday needs and beyond, with features that just blow some other phones out of the water. So I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Just hoping to give you a little bit more clarity, a little bit more information before you make your final decision. Definitely stay tuned for other reviews in the future. And for those of you who stuck with me for 10 minutes, I'm going to give you a special hint on my next video. I'm gathering a bunch of friends together. We're doing a Jimmy Fallon spoof video. Stay tuned, it's going to be good. I hope it helped, and I'll see you in the next one.